The Cody region recognizes Ann Young and her late husband Jim Nielsen with Sage Creek Ranch and True North Ranch as the 2023 Landowner of the Year. Ann and Jim have had a commitment to conserve agricultural lands, impressive views, and critical habitat for wildlife through their long-term involvement with numerous conservation organizations, their work to improve habitat, and assistance with wildlife research. They are founding members of the Nature Conservancy's Wyoming chapter, conserving nearly 20,000 acres in Park County. In 2022, Ann helped establish the Park County Open Lands Trust, conserving open spaces, farmlands, and wildlife habitats in Park County. In the city of Cody, at what used to be the site of a gravel mine, Ann's vision led to the development of a 10-acre park with multi-use pathways, an amphitheater, hill slides, and interpretive information, offering spectacular views of Hard Mountain, Pat O'Hara Peak, and the McCulloch Peaks. Ann and Jim's properties contain diverse wildlife habitats and species. Ann is working with the Wyoming Game and Fish to develop restoration and planting plans to restore riparian areas along the heavily used Sage Creek and reduce unnatural sediment loads from bank erosion. They worked with department partners to address invasive non-native vegetation and restore native plants on both properties, and help protect native mule deer populations from competition and higher chronic wasting disease rates from white-tailed deer by partnering with Game and Fish to allow access to white-tailed deer hunting. The True North property has what is considered to be the best example of a functioning cottonwood gallery in the Cody region that benefits Yellowstone cutthroat trout, elk, moose, mule deer, wild turkey, and many non-game species. Jim made a long-term commitment to this stewardship through a conservation easement. Providing personal finances, True North Ranch worked with other landowners, Game and Fish, and the University of Wyoming on a moose population study that included collars and trail cameras, invaluable in the management of moose in the Grable River drainage system. Ann helped garner support from the Nature Conservancy and others to conduct the first migration study of mule deer in the eastern greater Yellowstone area, allowing managers and researchers to track migration patterns of mule deer and their survival, and understand potential impacts of human-influenced landscapes on mule deer. Ann Young and Jim Nielsen's exceptional partnership in the conservation of native wildlife and habitats have made lasting positive impacts that will be recognized for many years to come.